How would you answer that poll question, Rick?
Given those two choices, probably the second choice, which is health, family, and this is the right time because maybe Tom Brady would prefer it. Um, listen, I don't believe in coincidences, and I know, there's a lot of truth, and Bruce is very magnanimous here, but to just hand over a Super Bowl ready team upon learning that Tom Brady is unretiring doesn't exactly pass the smell test for me. He seemed willing to coach Kyle Trask and Blaine Gabbert, for God's sakes. So, all of this, I think there's elements of truth to all of it. But I know this organization, and at some point, the Glazers would have had a meeting with Jason Light. We know how influential Tom is. I don't think this is totally on him, but they would have wanted to know what the succession plan was. Look, he's going to be 70 October 3rd. He wasn't going to coach forever. So there is an element of the timing of this makes an awful lot of sense, both for Arians and for the organization. They secure Todd Bowles for the next 5 years.
What do you think? Okay, Bruce's reasons are why, or what? That we know of.
Well, that I know of, it's really primarily he thinks it's the perfect time. He's loyal to these guys on his staff. If he coached this year and Brady plays one season, regardless of how it ends, the band breaks up, right? He's had these guys, in the case of Bulls, 30 years, Clyde Christensen, Armstrong, all of them together. They go back to Temple, for God's sakes, as players, many of them. And so, when Todd didn't get hired, that upset him. He thought that both him and Byron Leftwich should get jobs. So this is a way to set up his friend. What's really confusing about it is that you would do it in a year where you could win another Super Bowl, which you think about his legacy, and maybe he's not that concerned, but 2 Super Bowl wins really helps you with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He may get there anyway. He certainly has a legacy of helping minorities in football and females as well. But man, there are very few head coaches, regardless of age or health, that would cash in at this point with the hand that he has with Tom Brady coming back. So you have to think that Brady at least put his finger on the scale. If not, I don't think he outright demanded it, but he certainly was influenced by it.